1997, my dad received an award on behalf of Joe Tees for a James Beard Foundation Award. I went up with my dad to New York to the award ceremony, and it was eye-opening for sure, you know, to see a bunch of guys in the chef coats and really making all these extravagant dishes that I'd really had little exposure to. I think at that moment I was like, you know, one of these days I want to wear one of those white straight jackets and, and be in the kitchen. I think I go through phases of kind of inspiration. My job and what I strive for is to give someone that experience that they can't receive somewhere else. When we opened, we were doing things that people weren't doing, and we were, you know, we're still doing things people aren't doing. It was more than just food. It's a dining experience, it's theatrics, it's the service, it's all part of why someone comes to dinner. It's not just appetizer, entree, and dessert and get out of here. It's, you know, it's the way we drop in flatware, it's the way, you know, we add some showmanship to everything we do, and if I compromise anything and just say that's good enough, then we lose who we are. Although it's hard on my conscious and the stress levels are kind of high, if I drop my guard, then we'll turn into another restaurant that's just, you know, average, and we never want to fall into those categories. You know, outside of cooking, if not equal or greater, is outdoor activities. I mean, snowboarding, riding bikes. I mean, I road bike, mountain bike. Gives me a level of peace and quiet that I can't get doing anything else, and clear out some of the stressful things that might be going out on my head. And then just having that inner dialogue that gives me some clarity on anything that I thought might have been a big deal. One of the main things we do is sourcing the ingredients from the proper purveyors. And I want to be able to let the customer experience things and try different things. So in order to do that, we have a FedEx guy that comes 2 to 3 times, sometimes a day, depending on how much bike gear I've ordered, but also for food. We cut out the middleman, so all the local purveyors around here, they're getting from the same source that we're getting, and they're getting it in the same fashion that we're getting. We're just getting it without any more shelf life on it. We don't compromise our ingredients for anything, and if I've got to get something FedEx just so that it tastes a little better, then so be it. That's the way we do things. Well, around here this time of year is really different feel in the restaurant. You know, we've got a Christmas tree up, and we have lots of families that are in town having gatherings, and New Year's Eve is always a big event in the restaurant. I mean, it's a great honor to make us their special occasion place, especially whenever someone will call a month out for a reservation for 5 or 6 people. You know, I just think about the way I dine, and I feel like I put a lot of thought into where I'm going to eat if I'm in a certain place, and I couldn't imagine making a reservation a month out. And it's you know, for someone to plan that far out to eat here is a real honor. And it's the greatest compliment that we can receive whenever people come in here and tell us stories of traveling all over the world, the Michelin 3-star restaurants, Manhattan, everywhere, and saying, you guys have the best meal that we've ever eaten. I mean, that's the greatest compliment. It doesn't matter how much money they spend, what wine they order. You know, to know that we've hit the mark with putting out some really good food is all I can ask for.